Hello once again, individuals, and welcome to another episode of the Kerbal Space Program. My name is Floppert, and I have built the most sensible thing that I'm probably ever going to build. This is called the Kerbswagen Karrier, Karrier with a K. Do you remember the Kerbswagen Pillbug? It's mounted right here. I'm going to go and take it on a grand adventure and hopefully not have anything explode. Sounds like a plan. Let's go ahead and get this thing off. Yes, I did turn on the sound for Kerbal Space Program for the first time in ages, and so you can actually hear the turbojets. Aren't I great? Anyway, let's go ahead and put in this thing's gear. We can do an aileron roll. The bottom of it doesn't look quite as nice as the top does, but nonetheless, this plane still does look pretty nice, and it's cool that it can carry a lot of payload and still have a pretty good turn rate and such, because of course, all of that payload is ahead of its center of gravity, and so as a result, it is making this thing more stable and kind of a little bit more difficult for it to move around, like pitching and rolling and yawing and such, and yet it can do it just absolutely fine. Well, I guess it is time to drop off the Pillbug. Let me throttle down a little bit, and we can subsequently stand by for Pillbug drop. In 3, 2, 1, Pillbug away. Oh, isn't that beautiful? There it goes, and there, its parachutes have deployed. How wonderful is that? I do want to hover around and make sure that we don't get too far away from it. And stand by for landing. There it is. The parachutes have gone away. It looks as if the Pillbug has had a successful landing. I can just go ahead and briefly fly by, and from what I can see, it looks as if it is still in one piece, which is always a good thing. So now that we have successfully dropped off the Pillbug, I suppose it is time to fly this thing back to the Space Center, and we can put out the gear and just land really anywhere in the Space Center. Maybe on that kind of paved strip that's right next to the vehicle assembly building. That looks like a good enough place. You can see that this thing is pretty good at gliding once its large payload has been removed, and thus I can just go ahead and get this thing in for an unpowered landing. And yes, again, this is the most sensible thing that I have built in a long time, and I don't think that I will be building anything quite so sensible in the near future. But regardless, have a very nice day, individuals. Like, favorite, subscribe, and share, please. Yes, the Pillbug made it. Let me drive it around a little bit. Oh, that is so awesome. I will see you next time with another episode of the Kerbal Space Program. Peace.